I went to the 9/11 memorial site earlier today, and I got to tell you, Jesse, the feeling of grief and mourning from the families who were there and the thousands of others, both Americans, but people from all over the world, was palpable. Joe Biden's absence was also very palpable. For those like myself, many patriotic Americans across the country who enlisted because of the jihadist attacks on 9/11, I find it deeply offensive that he specifically chose to turn his backs on all of those families and all of those Americans.
White House is saying that, presidents don't show up to Hawaii on Pearl Harbor after all these years. What's the point?
It's insulting beyond words. It was even more insulting. I won't say even more insulting. It was also insulting to hear in the speech that he delivered during that fuel stop in Alaska, him lecturing the American people about how it is our responsibility that we must take seriously to defend democracy. And he is saying these words, lecturing us as he and his administration every step of the way are undermining our own democracy, both by his politicizing the Department of Justice to go after Donald Trump, his major political opponent in this upcoming presidential election, his going after and changing the rules of the DNC to make it so people who vote for RFK Jr., their votes won't actually count. He is sending his Department of Justice after parents who are trying to stand up for their right to their children's education. The list goes on and on, directing the FBI to censor people by working through big tech. The way that he and his administration are undermining our democracy and our freedoms and our Constitution, it's a slap in the face for him to try to lecture us when he is doing the exact opposite.